Hello guys, whoever's watching this. I figured that while I still have Camtasia, because I'll only have it for about 25 more days, figured might as well just record some more videos just for the hell of it. And today I actually came across a very upsetting problem that I had to look around online for about 2 hours. Well, I really wasn't looking online. I was just trying to solve the problem by myself. And the first lesson that I learned here is that if you got a problem, go to Google right away. Don't even try to fix the problem yourself. Don't even try to think just by yourself, thinking about what the solution might be. Just go to Google right away if you got a problem and search for the answer there. Don't even try to figure out the answer on your own. Okay? I learned that the hard way. Now, I'm talking about coding here, by the way, guys. But I guess that also applies to real life. I wouldn't know. But I came across a threading problem. It's a common, simple, okay, I was about to say the R word. It's a simple, common, new. I was about to say the N word too. I can say the N word, right? Yeah, I can say the N word. I'm going to say the N word. I made the most common newbie mistake that one can do in Threads, and I was unable to resolve this problem for 2 hours, and that really, as a programmer, that is very revealing. I mean, I do admit that I've only used Threads I've only started using Threads because I'm developing this game, as you guys can see here. That's really the only reason why I started using Threads, because it was necessary in order for my game to run the way I wanted it to run. So everything was working perfectly fine, but then I wanted to make the return and home button on the Android on the Android phone functional. And so what I did was, when this hits, it's just going to end the activity, finish the activity, all of it. It's going to end my application, kill it. But whenever the home command hits, it's just going to be hanging on pause. It's just going to be paused. So there was no problem with killing it and then restarting it again. It was working just fine. So if I kill it, if I actually just say, hello, kill it, goddamn. Alright, if I say end it, because it's not working on the emulator for some reason, and I click on my game again, it starts off just fine. However, if I simply pause the game, if I just pause the game and then go again to my game, it's gonna give me this. Ooh, what is this? Oh my goodness! The application Droid game process com.vstrail has stopped unexpectedly. Oh no! So of course my first reaction was, hey, gotta go to my logcat. No, that's my cat. It's my logcat. And I see this dreadful line here that I had no clue what it meant. Thread already started. I was like, what are you talking about, dude? Thread already started? What do you mean thread already started? What are you talking about, thread already started? The only place I start the thread is in here, in this surface created. This is the only place that I call the start. And so I went around using the Eclipse find and replace feature. So I was like, okay, find and replace. Where is it? Oh, god damn it. Find and replace. And I basically searched for start. And I opened up all of my classes, all of them. Opened up all of my classes. and searched for this word, this dreadful word, start. But I found it nowhere but here. And I was like, all right, so why is this giving me this exception? Now I go to my game activity, and on the on pause, all I do is I just pause the thread. I just set running to fall. I basically just paused the thread. I just paused the thread. That's all I did. I just paused it. And then in my main game panel over here, the thread was destroyed when I clicked this button over here. But that's to be expected. I had no problem with that. I was expecting that, because I'm a trooper. But then I went back to the on resume, and of course, since the surface is destroyed, the surface would have to be recreated, right? Since, well, the surface is destroyed. And then it goes here. Since this thread is I've already declared this thread. I just set running to true, because I never threw this thread object away. I never reinitialized it. And then I started it. And this was where the exception was being thrown at. In here. And it's throwing the exception thread has already started. And I was like, what are you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? I killed the thread. What are you talking about? I killed the thread. What do you mean it's already started? I killed the thread. This is the only place I start. And then for about 2 hours I just said, well, I killed the thread, man. Why can't I bring the thread back to life? And that hit me. That line hit me. I was like, okay, well, I killed the thread. Right? I killed it. And now I'm trying to start it again? Whoa. And so I made a test script. And so what I did was I just did this, reinitialized my main thread, and instead of doing that here on my constructor, I just did that on the surface created. But that's not the point. This fixes everything. But what I did then was, just to confirm my beliefs, I went and created a test project. I created a test project, and what this test project, in this test project, I just experimented a little bit. I just wrote a little simple code regarding, which has no longer existed because I never saved it. Anyway, let's do that real quick. I created this thing, and I got 2 lessons out of it. And I'm going to tell you those lessons that I got out of it. I'm going to tell you right now. One second, my time is running out, so I don't want this to expand to another video, so I'm just going to pause it here while I finish. And so from this piece of code that you see right in front of you, you can take away 2 things from this. Number 1, you consummate, it's still dead. You give birth, and then it lives. Oh God. Oh geez. Oh man, this might get political. I mean, if anybody's viewing this, they might. I don't want to bring abortion into this, but anyways, the thing you're going to learn is learn English. That's number 1. Just because someone started spanking doesn't mean you're being spanked currently. Number 2, you can't bring the dead back to life. You killed them. You can't bring him back to life. You can't give birth to someone that's already dead. There you go. That's your lesson.